Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Mark is not soulless and detached from humanity. Actually, that pretty well describes me.
Tristan's life is a circus, but that won't interfere with the podcast.
Gabby's not that desperate.
Francie is a little bit desperate, but she isn't very good at crafts. She sure tries, though.
I don't know what I'm supposed to write for this. I wanna go to college. I wanna get out of. I wanna get the fuck out of Tallulah. And I mean, honestly, whatever college will get me out of here is. I mean, I'm more than happy to go to. I mean, preferably one where I don't know anyone, because in like a weird way, I feel like if I go somewhere where people don't know me, I will be less alone than I am here, which doesn't make any sense, but fuck it. I'll just try this tomorrow. Oh my God, I hate you.
So sorry.
Welcome to Chance Die! Woo! Episode 2, Season 2, 2.2. I'm Jessica, and I'm the storyteller.
My name is Mark, and I play Revis McCoy.
My name is Tristan, and I'll be playing Will.
I'm Gabby, and I'll be playing Roshin.
Hi, guys. I'm Francie, and I will be playing Kestrel.
So where we left off, y'all just had a weird blob experience.
I didn't like it.
Not your first blob experience you didn't like?
Yeah, I didn't like all the zeros I
Not
rolled.
my first blob experience, but I didn't like it, yeah.
Okay, well, shall we just pick up? Do you remember where you left off and everything?
Yes.
Standing outside.
Mark, you are eating that mic. You're eating that mic like it is a...
Okay.
That made me clench up in ways that no human should have to.
We can leave. Just don't, record it, please.
The dice bowl is also the vomit bowl.
Every Midwest household has a big vomit bowl and a dice
Popcorn
bowl. And a
vomit bowl.
Yeah.
All right. So you just had this blob that was attacking you. Skedaddle, as Revis would say. And school is still letting out. And also Revis just charged a schoolyard with a big stick and threw it at the ground and didn't stab anything. So it went real well. I would say 10 out of 10 for your first combat.
Get this man on his med.
Listen, first of all, I just want it to be said, I didn't throw the damn stick. I tried to full-on jump attack and drill into the ground. Leonidas threw it.
I don't think that's better, though, Mark.
No, it's definitely not. Nothing makes this look good.
Come to the circuit. No, do not let them know we are with the circuit.
No. All right. So what do you do?
If I were you, I would get out of there.
Damn it, where'd that rascal go?
You said we can't see it anymore?
Nope.
Are we being approached by anyone?
You will soon be.
Revis, I think we need to get out of here.
I agree. All right, so I head towards the fence, and maybe you should be assuring them that everything is okay.
We haven't been approached yet. I'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Got it. All right, I help. What is your name?
Roche.
Rosheen.
Row your boat.
Damn it! I keep wanting to say Rochambeau, and I made that joke already. Okay. Anyways, I start by helping Roshan over the fence.
Okay.
Give her a boost. What is that?
Did it make me roll again?
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
And then I, like every 60-year-old man, hop over it.
Hold on, please. You hear a firm voice calling at you from across the schoolyard.
Keep moving.
I'm the principal here. What? I heard there was an animal attack. What happened?
Hello?
Yes.
I'll talk to you about that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, don't fucking say anything. And then I want to do my alternative identity merit. I have 2 dots in it, so I get a +2 to
The bullshit?
Yeah, to bullshit rolls.
Okay, great.
Hell yeah.
Hello, we're here with the Tallulah Animal Control Unit, and we were notified that there was a mysterious, well, not very mysterious, more like a, what's the word? Not native to these parts, animal that we were to get, and
do they not provide you with equipment?
No, this specific animal needed to be gathered with a stick. We are
You're really gonna stick it to him.
we are professionals here.
She looks you up and down. Y'all are wearing your fucking circus costumes.
She's doing magic.
I want you to keep in mind that as she says a stick is required, Mark jumped in the air trying to stab this thing, and she went, "No, we're professionals. Yeah, we're supposed to do that."
No, you're doing great. Keep it up.
It's awesome.
Keep it up, yeah. Wait, does it change your outfit when you do this merit thing?
I don't think so. What it does is like it depending on how many dots I have, I can either forge entire documents if I had 3 dots, or I could just create a false history with like 1 dot.
Okay.
So 2 dots I think was adequate. So if she did need, I think 2 gets me false documents, and then 3 gives me a whole paper trail.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Check.
We didn't have enough time to notify the school due to the fact of how dangerous it was. We needed to get as quick as we could. I hope you understand it, and I'm so sorry for this intrusion on your property.
No, understandable if you're doing your job. She still looks a little confused looking at all of your outfits and ages and just your general wherewithal. Her eyes will land on Kestrel and widen a bit, like, what the hell?
When she does, Kestrel goes, "It was my day off."
We're also required to wear these unusual outfits because bright colors attract this sort of...
That's going to be a manipulation persuasion.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought I was going to be rolling anyways.
As Ben is in khaki pants and a white shirt.
Yes, my animal catching outfit is a suit and tie.
Hell yeah, it is.
Especially when I'm trying to harpoon
just
things
for the
with a
job
stick.
you want.
Not the job you have. So if I want to go to work naked, they shouldn't fire me for
That's
it.
why I wear my pajamas every day.
2.
2?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me what kind of animal it was?
That is classified due to the fact that it is not native to this region. We do not want this information to get out to create more of a scare than we already have.
That's not going to be acceptable for the parents.
Then for further contact, you can reach out to my employer, and then she's going to pull out a piece of paper and write some bullshit fucking number on it.
Yep. She'll take it.
Yeah, and then ask for Mr. Tree as she looks over behind her.
Mr. Tree?
Mm-hmm. He's not from around here. Neither am I, if you can tell. But yeah, we're here to help you.
Thank you. She kind of looks uneasily at the 4 of you and then looks back over her shoulder and straightens her shoulders and lowers her voice and leans in. I don't suppose this has anything to do with...
Oh, Yeah. Well, you see, we're still trying to investigate that possibility. Do you have any information that might help us?
No, I don't. I was just worried if it's a large animal or something that is lurking around the schoolyard.
Ma'am, it is imperative that you tell us if you know anything. It will lead. As I said, this thing is attracted to colorful outfits, and if you look at the children around here, I would really hate for something to happen.
That was a good card to pull. Well, Mrs. Redbird was an excellent teacher. If it was a large animal, I'm just worried it was completely unlike her to show up or not show up for work in any kind of bad mood, or she never didn't show up. So her just running off, I know some community members have a difficult time believing.
Was there any change in her behavior before this?
None whatsoever.
Where was she last seen?
Actually, around here. She would often stay late. She did a lot of volunteering and such. So she would run some after-school programs at the school, and she was always the last to kind of leave before the custodial staff arrived.
What section of the school specifically? So I can tell Mr. Tree, so we can get a team down here.
It was near the doors out here leading out to the schoolyard, the ones furthest down by us.
Okay. And I did hear word from another person that we investigated that there was a second missing person. Do you know anything about that?
That gets into confidential information about one of our students, so I can't without authorization.
It would be fine if we set up a meeting for later when we get that information or that documents. Awesome. Can you give me your number?
Yes, and she'll pull out a business card.
And then she's going to hand it straight to Will.
Her name is, let me pull up my notes here. Sorry. I was looking at the recording because I was paranoid.
Will, I think, just like this whole time, just kind of has a smile on his face, and like as he takes it, he looks at it, smiles, sticks it in his pocket, not knowing what it's for. Well, like he has an idea of what it's for, but knowing he won't be calling.
Her name is Olivia Stein.
Olivia Stein. Cool.
And she'll give you that, and it has her work information on it. If you need my cell phone, and she'll write it on the back and then hand it. Thank you for doing your job. Maybe next time, if we can do it in a more subdued manner and give me a heads up as to what's happening. Do I need to restrict recess time?
Yeah, you might want to keep the children inside for a little bit, at least until we can have a meeting and sort some things out. But thank you so much.
Yes.
For talking to us about this.
Yes. I will certainly be having a talk with Mr. Tree.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna leave.
And
calm the masses.
Roshin's gonna turn to everyone and be like, y'all owe me a fucking cupcake or something. I was pulling that all out of my arse.
All those movies with Crimson.
Whoa, that was really impressive.
Thank you. But we need to probably have a meeting with her or something legitimately. As for the Mr. Tree thing, you think Blush would be in on this?
Oh, I think so.
I think so. We could go from the angle that, like, if we help the town with this, we'll get more people to come to the circus on Saturday night.
But you did tell him we were animal wranglers, and we're not.
They didn't need to know until Saturday night, and then we're off the next morning. It'll be a surprise for everyone, I think.
Yeah,
have a
it's
day
fair.
job.
Including us.
Including Mr. Blush.
Okay, what do you want to do now?
You said right before we leave, you said it left behind a weird energy.
Yes.
If I used ephemeral sight,
Mm-hmm.
would I see anything?
Do you want to?
I mean, I'd like to try.
Yeah, give it a try. So talk a little bit about what that is. So each Promethean type has a
Bestowment, yes. And so do we need to say what type of Promethean we are?
You can. I certainly don't think that would hurt.
Okay, yeah. I am an Olgan. They were created in the Twilight realm. That's why the scars all over my body shine like starlight. And because they were created in a very like spiritual world, they have the ability to use the starlight that's already covering their body and to allow themselves into the spirit world that is like just layered over top of ours. So ephemeral sight would be I could see spirits or energy, things like that. And then Olgans also have ephemeral flesh, which means that if you roll high enough, you can get the scars that you already have to kind of encase a certain part of your body so that you can physically interact with the spirits that you find.
Which is awesome. Okay, so do you want to use that?
Yeah, I just the sight though.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see if it does anything.
So when you do that, what's weird isn't necessarily that there are remnants of spirits. Like you've used this before, I assume, and you always see remnants of spirits, especially in places that humans had a strong attraction to. So like an elementary school would have a bunch of feelings and different spirits roaming around and memories and such. What's weird is in the places that you know that this blob rested or stayed for any extended period of time, like a few seconds, there's almost an absence of things there. Like almost like black holes, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I should also note that when I do this sight, we had talked about the black of my eye expands to cover the entire thing because that is the twilight.
Oh, so cool. Okay. Do you want to share this with the others or?
Yeah. So if you're looking my way, you see the eyes go entirely black and then back to normal and just, I don't think that's good.
Whoa, what was that? That's the first time I've seen that.
I can see things and that thing, it made those things go away.
Well, what thing made what thing go away?
The blob, there is more to our world than what we can see. And it took that away.
So how do we avoid it?
I don't know. I just see the thing. I don't control it.
Right, no, is this something we're going to be telling Blush or something we keep to ourselves?
I don't know what Blush can do. We should probably tell him. He may know more than we do.
What things do we have to tell Blush? Like, of course we're going to tell him about the Mr. Tree thing, but like, what other things? Well, more importantly, what things do we want to not tell Blush?
He did say he didn't want to be bothered with things that weren't important. So I guess we're trying to figure out how important this is, but that depends what it does. I don't actually know. He might be impressed with us if we could figure it out on our own.
I don't know. This is important, but for now we should get out of here.
So where do you go?
Do we keep heading to the church?
We could. Now, I had mentioned earlier maybe performing there, but it might be best to, if we do, wait outside. I was told that humans don't like being interrupted outside of their norm. So if we do that, they might not want to come to the circus. So we could wait till the church releases.
I mean, the bar kind of worked for us. Is there another bar around here that we can maybe go to when it gets darker out?
Let's
You
go
can explore.
Walk the town and figure it out.
Yeah, I want to explore.
Yeah. So Tallulah, Oklahoma does not have much to speak of to its name. It's mostly houses that look pretty rough. There are some that are maybe upper middle class, but they're few and far between and mostly relegated to like 2 blocks in kind of the center of town. There is the one elementary school. There is no other, like the middle school or the high school isn't here. If you ask around, it's because it's like at the high school, there are 3 small towns that all go. So it's outside of town. There's one primary bar, and that's Mud's. There are a couple of other like small little restaurants, like a diner. But and then the Dollar Tree. There is also like an old town grocery store. But there are several churches, as is common in small Midwest towns.
Any like little antique shops?
Absolutely. Yes. There is an antique mart that is south in the town. That's the only kind of extra store other than Beyond the Bare Essentials or like a gas station or anything like that. The other restaurant, there's a diner and then there's a pizza place that's right next to the gas station.
Nice. Since I never like explicitly said I brought it with me, I am going to swing by the truck really quick and grab my kettlebell.
Okay.
I did actually put on my character sheet that I never go anywhere without it, but I didn't, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to go pick that thing up really quick. That's my weapon. It would have been kind of probably useful against the slime thing.
Isn't the truck by the site?
The circus?
Yeah.
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 Do you all go back?
Because I thought that was kind of a walk.
No, she said it was like 2 blocks to the...
No, it's a couple miles from the church to... You were on your way to the church. So the bar is a couple of blocks from the field.
Mm-hmm.
You walked another 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles to get to the elementary school.
I'll do a thought for now then.
Okay, so where are you going?
Antique store.
Antique store. Antique store.
We're nixing the church. Get it out of here. Goodbye.
I think after our last reaction at the last public place, I think we'd need like a little bit of a
This is a good point.
go away for a while until people clear out.
Okay. You head to the antique store. On your way, you actually run into Roman again, who's walking. Just seems like he's walking around town. And he kind of blinks at you guys. Why are you here?
Oh, good. I had a question for you. Can I have the jewelry?
What?
The jewelry.
My lip ring?
Yes.
Right. I was taught that people like their items. Is that one that you do like?
Why do you want it? He's not like, most people would seem to be like kind of repulsed by something like that. He's more like, like, why do you want it?
I'm working on something and I don't dislike you, so I think that might help.
So you're gonna is an art project?
Yes.
You're working on an art project?
None of your business.
Oh.
He kind of just the smallest hint of a genuine smile at the corner of his mouth before he quickly resets. I'll tell you what, if we go to the antique store and if there's an earring there that'll work, then you can have this one.
Got it.
Oh, we were already planning on going there.
You're just taking in the sights of Tallulah.
Uh-huh. You said you've lived here, yeah?
Yeah, I live. No one comes here unless they live here. Present company excluded.
Well, tell us all about it. It must have been wonderful growing up in a town like this.
He looks at Roisin. It was
Or
pretty ass, actually.
Oh. Well, why? I imagine we're talking as we're walking.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine, I guess. If it's fine.
Roman, if you wanted to talk about something different, we all just had a bit of a near-death encounter a little bit ago.
What? Wait, what? Why?
I remember there...
We did?
that thing that you told me in the bar, yeah, we all believe you. 1000%.
He surreptitiously like rubs his forearm beneath this like black hoodie that he's wearing.
What is that? What are you doing? That rub? You rub yourself?
What? When a boy reaches a certain age.
Oh, God. Yeah, tell me more about human
Girls
this.
can rub themselves too.
Yeah, true. What happened? Like what? He looks around and then he's going to pull you guys like kind of out of sight where people can't see you and make sure you're still in the light. But
Well, Revis, do you want to explain your bit of a encounter?
Well, we were down the road a piece out by the school, and there was a fleshy sack, kind of blobbish in nature, that got a hold of my leg. I tried to pull it off, and I couldn't, and I felt weaker. And then my boy Will here, he pulled it off, but I got a hold of him. And then we did this a few more times, and eventually it escaped into the schoolhouse where I tried to hop a fence, chase it down, and then it scurried off quicker than Dallas.
did it get you? He asked Roshin.
It didn't touch me. I wasn't going to touch that. Okay. Well, what happens if it touches you?
He does that thing where he looks around again and he shrinks it on himself.
Did it touch you?
He kind of winces and pulls back his hoodie sleeve, and you can see that black orange rust brought kind of stuff has left a mark on his forearm.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, that's embarrassing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if
Revis-
it's something that happens to humans a lot, but
Revis, does it look like that on your leg?
well, I told you about temptation. We're a little bit different over there.
Right.
Like you're
They-
not.
No, they get uncomfortable. We're human.
They?
They
She is from Ireland.
they're not human over there. They're not human over there.
Have you seen leprechauns?
Roshin, remember what Blush said?
I don't really care anymore.
What
Anyways, when it
There's a
did
guy
that,
named Blush?
Mr. Blush
Well,
comes in. He's
I
a
think
It's my
ringleader.
mother.
he is actually all of our mothers.
I mean, I'm into it. Okay.
Into what?
I represent.
He's our ringleader.
How did you get tattoos like that?
Do you make that face? Like,
Yeah. I think
so, okay, for the audience, Francie went through a mixed emotions of, all right, I got to say something improv-y. Shit, what the fuck do I say? Back to, well, I could say and then immediately, nope, not going to say that. So,
I will trade information for an item. Otherwise, secret it. I have to look cool, and if you know how I do it. And then she's gonna go, I'm just going to stop talking now.
And then I talked to this really uptight fecker, the principal. Is that what you call him?
Oh, yeah. Miss Stein.
Redbird?
he
No,
pulls
that
out
ain't
her.
At Redbird's you say Redbird and he like freezes.
No, wait, Redbird was the missing one.
Yeah, he pulls out her ID. Miss
you're
Olivia
too close.
Stein.
Thank you.
Miss Olivia Stein was the principal. Yes, Miss Redbird was the one missing.
Oh, she just kept talking and talking. Oh, it was really boring. But yeah, she started talking about the teacher that you were talking about, and then there's a student that went missing as well.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I can. Why do you want to know?
Aren't we animal control?
What? What? You're circus.
He's looking at Rosin.
Roshin.
Roshin. Oh,
we
I'm gonna
had to-
fuck that up.
We had to do a little bit of a fib to get her off our back.
He laughs. He finds joy in that.
Oh, what was funny about that?
Just lying to Miss Stein, I think, is cool.
You know her?
Yeah.
Personally, like?
She's fine, I guess. I mean, she's like the principal or whatever, so.
For you? She's your, like
No.
your controller? or
She
something?
was one of, no, She was when I was little. Controller. What? Are you like an anarchist?
She is your mother.
It's giving mother.
That is not my mom. That is not my mom.
Who is your mother? We kind of heard a little bit about your father at the bar, but
Roll manipulation persuasion.
I'm not manipulating.
I know, but you're trying to get him to answer something,
Okay.
which is, I mean, that's the persuading
Yeah,
him
she's
roll.
not picking up on
If
like
you
that.
want, I mean, you could do presence or something like that, but
It's still a manipulation.
Yeah.
Right? Like, even if it's
it's not
for good.
negative. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just connotated it with like a negative thing. One.
My mom's not at home right now.
Ever?
Not right now.
Will, maybe next tomorrow you can ask him about his mother or something.
Well, I mean, I was taught once humans set their mind to something, though, they don't change.
Again with the human stuff. What is this?
It's all part of the act.
We're just a little different, you know.
Eccentric.
Why do you think we're in the circus?
So circuses are full of weirdos?
Oh,
Well, they don't call it running away and joining a circus because we're not strange. Yeah, that really didn't come out well.
That was smooth like whiskey, Mark.
Smooth like that.
except you mix it
Drink
up with
have it.
gasoline. I mean, weird is, what did the human, subjective?
What?
You said it once, I didn't know what it meant, and I thought it fit right in there.
What did I say?
Subjective. Anyways, crazy people. Aren't most people crazy?
What?
Yeah. Aren't you a little crazy?
I feel like it right now.
Why? What's giving you that?
I put a hand on Will. So I think you're making him really uncomfortable with all these weird ass questions.
Yeah.
You're making me
You
uncomfortable.
are right.
And
Okay, the reason we are pestering you and want to know all this information is because, well, our show on Saturday is really big and we want to make a good impression and we don't. If people keep going missing, who's going to come to the circus?
Real sensitive of you.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good way to put that.
How are you going to put it, casserole?
That's not my name.
Yeah, it's Kestrel.
Yeah. And then she's gonna do a little thinking face for a second and go, it is not nice that people are missing. It is not good for them, and the danger is not good for us either. So someone has to fix the problem.
My last name is Redbird.
Whoops.
Was the student also related to you?
No.
But his mom is okay.
Yeah, his mom is missing.
Uh-huh.
The kid missing, I don't even know the kid. Thomas, I don't even know the kid. Mom went missing and then he did.
If she can be found, we will try.
Thanks.
Right. So you were talking with Mr. Maverick, and you had mentioned, or something was mentioned about his dad. Why?
His dad is a cop.
And cops are helpful?
Okay, I guess let's just put it out here. They think that I made shit up to explain my mom running out on me. So, yeah.
How long did it touch you for?
Dude, I didn't have a timer. I don't know.
Roman, you're different. We're different. Will you let us help you in any way.
Why would you want to?
Because
you need people to go see your show at the circus?
that was a bit of a lie. We're here to figure out better ways to I'm just gonna say it, guys. We want to be more human-like, and you'd help us quite a bit.
There are a million thoughts like buzzing through his brain that are flitting across his face, and finally he kind of settles on, I'm kind of a weird human, so I don't know if I'm the best option to tell you what.
Roshan, I was also told that if we do tell them, they might, die.
What?
Are you gonna die?
What?
No one is going to die. I bet you feel great.
What information did you get that we didn't get?
Well, no,
What page are you on?
I was taught by someone taught me that if humans do find out, they don't always react the best to it.
Do you have a fever, Roman?
I don't think. Do I have a fever? I don't know.
She's going to put her hand on his forehead.
He feels way warmer than you, but that's not any gauge.
I don't know how humans are supposed to feel like.
We have dropped all pretenses at this point.
What are you?
We're circus.
Performers.
Do you have disease? Like, am I getting a disease?
Yes, we are disease ridden.
Shut up.
Roman, you've already seen kind of a weird thing, and it's, done some non-human-like stuff to you already. So is it really that hard
wait,
to
you're
believe?
like that thing?
No, you're not. Is it really that hard to believe that there's things other than humans out there?
No, I guess.
And not all of them want to hurt you?
Well, humans haven't been, the best to me, so...
Well, I think that might be a good thing that we're not humans then. I think we can come to an understanding that with our difference, because we're different, we're kind of the same.
His face softens a little bit at that, and he kind of shuffles his feet. Well, I mean, let me know if I'm going to die, I guess. Let's get that earring.
Yay! Earring.
So we cut to you guys walking into the Antique Mart. It's just literally called Antique Mart in these old marquee letters up above it. And it's an amalgamation of all kinds of weird bric-a-brac from different eras. It's not organized in any meaningful way. It's just shelves full of shit. So there's an old gal at the counter, and she kind of grunts as you walk in. She doesn't move from her computer where you can clearly see she's playing solitaire.
As she should. Go off, queen.
Slay.
I start my way kind of into the store to go look at things, passing her so she can't see more than the back of my head. Mm-hmm. Does Roman follow, or is he looking at his own stuff?
No, he'll follow.
Okay, because I'm going to go, Roman, look that way. Then use ephemeral sight to get a scan of everything in the building.
There's not much here. There's a lot spirit-wise that's it's a place with a lot of history, but other than that, there's nothing abnormal that you would say.
Okay. Yeah, I'd take it away then before he hopefully turns around.
He turns around and is like, what was I supposed to be looking at?
What was on the wall that I pointed to?
An old boar head mounted on a wall.
I just think that's cool. Huh?
Okay.
Could get it for your room or something.
No.
I'm not super into dead animals.
What are you into?
Reading.
I like reading as well.
What do you read?
Everything.
Everything?
I don't know. You can't read everything in a month, so maybe some of everything.
Okay. Cool. So the jewelry's over here on this wall, and he'll lead you and there's a wall of like jewelry. This is actually where they get most of their business because they have like they partner with some local people that like doing this as their spare time. So like there's a lot of turnover here and there's always a lot of new jewelry, you know. And he like is looking up at the wall. What do you guys want to do?
We're looking for a lip ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just look for one.
There's no lip rings, but there are earrings that would work.
Okay.
So
I want one that matches his personality. It's got to have like a skull on it, or I don't know, maybe it's like a red ruby or something.
Okay. Let's say that you find one that's like obsidian. So it's black and it's a little hoop and it's got like a little dangly red gem on the end of it. Like a bead. And he's like, okay, that'll work. And he takes the earrings and he just does it before he even pays for it. He takes it out, gives it to you. And then he only needs one of the other ones. So he puts in one and then he's like, I gotta take this up to pay for it. But
I thought I was, how much does it have a labeled price?
yeah, it's $10.
Oh. I walk up to the desk.
Yeah.
Then I go, Will, look that way. And I hand over my $10 bill.
The same bore. She takes it and slides back a little paper bag. Well, I was going to pay for it. I mean, like...
I'm the one taking your things.
Oh, okay.
They paid me extra this time.
Oh, that's nice, I guess. Okay. So seriously though, guys, am I gonna die?
I don't think so. You're kind of the first human we've told. I've told anyway.
So I might die because you don't have any prior experience.
I mean, do you have a fever?
No.
You feel chills or something? Are you gonna throw up? Are you like internally bleeding or something?
No, I feel like shit, but I think that's just depression.
That's fine. I'll get over it.
Depression, is that part of being human?
Yes.
So he'll walk back with you. I'm gonna go back to my house. Like there's no one there, so it's kind of depressing, but I'm gonna eat.
Is it okay if we tell the things that you've told us to somebody that might be able to help a little bit more?
Yeah, I guess.
We'll only involve you as much as you want to be involved.
Okay. I mean, anything that'll help find her, like... Yeah.
Will is looking for a very specific item in the shop.
Yeah? What?
Are there any chessboards?
Yes.
I think, I mean, Mr. McCoy hasn't talked in a while, but he's going to like kind of go over there. Mr. Rivas, I found something.
What you got?
And he's going to like kind of just waddle a little bit excited that way. So I found this. Now, I know you don't know how to play, and I definitely don't know. However, it is $10, and I know you said we wanted to use it for betting. But this chessboard with pieces is, it looks weird.
Wait, it looks weird?
I hadn't seen one like this before. I know you have one. You also have a mini one.
It's Star Wars.
But I looked, the pieces...
TM.
The pieces looked something like what you play. Anyways, do you want to spend our arm wrestling betting money, as you put it, on this?
Well, it's mighty kind of you to point this out to me, but you are right. We do already have a board.
We do.
Do you want this one?
No. I don't know what it does. It looked like something you do.
Well, I appreciate the thought, but that won't be necessary. Thank you. I have switched accents again.
Yeah, me too.
I appreciate the thought. No.
Right. Well, anyways, I think they're leaving.
Yeah, I've left the building.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. I followed them out.
When you guys fought the thing, how big was the thing?
Faulted is kind of an overstatement.
Thanks.
I'm not the one that lunged at it with a stick and missed.
Hey, you threw the stick to me and said, I'm not touching it. I'm Irish. Hey, no.
My dainty little fingers, I can't touch it.
Pretty sure you said exactly that.
Just how big was the thing?
The thing was about 2 feet when it first started, and then it grew a little bit after doing some munching.
Gross.
It's difficult to say. It keeps growing.
What?
Well, it seemed like it started around about 2 feet, and then as it kept on munching, it got a little bit bigger.
You said it.
Poetic.
Mine, wait, what did yours look like?
A heap of flesh
Skim blob.
with that color crap on your arm. I had some of that on it, too.
He immediately just puts it behind his back.
Why do you do that? We're talking about it.
The bartender did something similar when I talked about his balding. Maybe they don't like it when we talk about things they don't like on them.
Probably
They don't
right.
like to be different. And then she goes over the scars on her face.
Oh no, your differences make you look cool. I think scars are in now or something. I don't know.
No, your differences are like a lip piercing in here.
That is why I took your lip piercing. Sorry.
No, I mean, it's a good, cool, it's a cool, different good. It's not like a rotting flesh thing.
So was yours different looking than ours?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? What did it look like?
It was like, I don't know, it was like some patchwork shit out of a nightmare. Different shades, and like it was like an arm, and then half an arm jutting out of its chest, and then like 2 legs that were like different sizes, and it didn't have a head.
Kestrel's gonna go, aha! Blob of flesh has mother.
Mother! Everything has a mother!
Yeah, my mom is gone.
You still have one. Oh my God. We're going to get it back. We're going to get her back.
I hope so. Yeah, so this is my house. I'm gonna go inside. It's an actually fairly decent looking house. It's a little white picket fence, it looks almost like picturesque, but small, humble, homey.
See you tomorrow, Roman?
I guess. Yeah.
If we run into each other, I'm not going to make an effort to go see you.
I will make effort for you. I like you.
Thank you. That I think that's the first time anyone has said that to me.
Do you like me?
To be decided.
TBD.
TBD.
Don't go anywhere alone. And then he goes into the house.
All right.
Right. He said not to go anywhere alone. Mr. Crimson is alone.
He's also Mr. Crimson.
This is very true.
If the man can put up an entire circus tent by himself, he'll be fine against Blob.
He pitches
probably.
a large tent, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
As we walk and talk, I think we need to get our story straight with what we want to tell him and what we need from him.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I'll suggest maybe we start with the good, which was that we made a bit of a show at the bar before we upset the bartender, and he doesn't want us back now.
He was going to do dinner with us.
Is he still going to do dinner?
No, I think he was quite a bit mighty upset about the...
I think I kind of fucked that up for us. I'm sorry, guys. I'll say that right now. I'm sorry.
Wait. Never mind.
words I never thought I'd hear.
You can shut the fuck up, Revis.
Well, alrighty then.
And then we need to tell him that y'all 3 got attacked, not me. You 3. And then of course the Roman thing. Oh Should we tell him that he knows about non-humans? I mean, he was attacked, so I think he kind of had an understanding. Or an
I
inkling.
don't think we should tell him that we told him we are not human.
Should we say, do a little bit of a truth with a lie?
We tell him what Roman saw and told us. We don't say that we told him.
Shall we also recruit him as a Mr. Tree?
Oh, I
Yeah,
think we're
probably.
going to have to, yeah.
So we call him Mr. Tree?
We're going to have to figure that out. Probably get him to some attire that's not, how do I say it, flamboyant.
I thought you said the animal was attracted to bright
We're
colors.
going in for a meeting with a principal, whatever the fuck that is. So I don't think we need to wear what we're wearing right now for that.
Okay.
So you guys head back to the circus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tent is already up. Looks great. Everything is unloaded and set up. Point of order, there is nowhere for y'all to sleep. Unless you sleep in the tent, because you stayed in a building in Temptation. So when you walk into the circus tent, you'll see Crimson kind of like lounging in one of the chairs, and he is munching on some popcorn. Hello! How did your lovely event, whatever the fuck you did, how did that go precisely?
How long did this take?
It's now evening, so.
It went so good and so bad.
Mr.
Oh.
Tree, we are ready for you.
What?
So we have a bit of a problem.
Well, let's start with the good. So
and that is...
we went to the bar, we did a bit of a mini performance, and we impressed everyone there. And we told them, come to the circus.
And how many was that precisely?
Well, I don't know precisely.
Are we going to count the 3 that we bullied?
6.
I think it would 7 counting bartender
Oh,
Kind of made the bartender cry, I think.
and Roman.
Oh,
We did do that, yeah.
We did not.
Oh, I did. I
Royce
think that.
did.
And she puts her hands up. I did that. I'm sorry.
Why'd you laugh when you said I'm sorry?
Because I'm not really that sorry about it anymore. Duh.
She said he was bald and he didn't like it.
Well, he was also making fun of my new friend.
you made a friend.
Lightly use the word friend.
A light friend. Do tell, who is this light friend?
Well, I think you might need the rest of the story first.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So
okay.
we're walking next to this a school. They basically an imprisonment of like little tiny
You
children.
didn't take a child, did you?
I would never touch a child.
Yeah, we did not touch children.
They looked sweaty.
And then Revis stepped on something.
You stepped on.
Stepped on a child.
I stepped on what I thought was a child, but it turns out it was a mound of flesh that was trying to crawl up my leg. And we got into a bit of an altercation with it. It tried to take a bite out of 3 of us. Little Miss Prissy Hands over here wouldn't get involved.
Little miss, I didn't get fucking touched by it, Revis. Y'all did. I did not.
Exactly. Didn't participate or help. That's what I said.
Oh, I did participate. I gave him a big stick, and then he tried to do some weird like lunge thing to it, and it didn't work. And then I got to talk to this fucking uptight bitch about what's a principal? What is that?
It is the mother of the children.
Oh,
Is it big mother? Is it the grandmother?
It's no.
we
it
did
is
hear that.
a principal is more of a job. So it sounds like you've had a full day.
That we're not even halfway through yet.
There are monsters here.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we were getting to. There was the fleshy sack that I mean,
Yeah, so it's gone. It ran away. Well, crawled away. I'm not too sure.
Explain. So you tell him what it
Oh,
looked like.
also
and-
there are missing people. But yeah.
And we did also kind of said I told him that we were animal control for this thing. I told the uptight principal. Principal. You got it. And I kind of made up a pseudonym, Mr. Tree, and we have a meeting with her probably tomorrow. And we were wondering, would you be able to be Mr. Tree?
He sits up in his chair and he sets down the now empty popcorn bag and he slowly stands up. Yes.
And then I'm gonna
Yes,
turn.
I can.
I'm gonna turn to this. Do we really not have any other options?
They did see all
We
of our
should
faces.
ask
Be quiet.
Roman.
I am your boss, Mr. Tree, and I don't fuck around.
Should we tell him about the human that knows and was
What?
attacked?
That directly goes against what I did say.
No, knows about the flesh blob.
Because he was attacked by
That
it?
is not what Will said.
But that's what he meant.
It's-
White Will.
Have you ever tried talking to Will?
Will has less subterfuge than the rest of you appear to. So someone in town knows that you are Prometheans?
That's not what Will said, technically.
Actually, no, he does not know we're Prometheans.
He knows what then precisely?
He was attacked.
No, I understand. What I'm asking, my darlings, is what he knows about you.
Kestrel's just gonna glare at.
Yeah,
at
go ahead and
Roman.
tell him what you said.
Well,
I'm sorry.
He knows that, we're from Temptation. We're a little weird. He's also a little weird. And I can tell I'm in lots of trouble. Yeah. But we also needed information. And don't you want people to come to the show on Saturday? How are they supposed to come if there's no people in Tallulah?
Tallulah. And Shane,
Tallulah.
I've got to say, saying we are not human is not a great way to advertise the circus.
I mean, I don't think it's really advertising if only one person knows.
What is the age of said person?
Did anyone catch that?
Not old enough to drink.
But
Great.
old enough that the principal isn't the mom.
Great.
But he's also very outcasted. The feckin' bartender was making fun of him.
No one believes him about his mother.
He was getting bullied in the alleyway.
His mother is one of the people that.
Oh, yeah, and his mother is missing.
We did not explain this well.
No, no,
you
And it
absolutely-
went beautifully.
But Mr. Blush or Mr. Tree, remember I bestowed that title upon you.
I gave you the role of a lifetime.
We do need help getting to the bottom of this, and I implore you to please help this poor lad.
I am fine helping. However, it is not acceptable to tell people what you are.
He doesn't know what we are.
He knows that you are not human, and that is
Is
Because they could die, right?
it?
Is that true? He said that, and I've never heard that before.
you told a teenage boy you weren't human and that he could die for knowing that.
I was more trying to warn Roshan that if he did know and he could die, but
told
he
him
was present
wrong.
when I said that.
I will take care of it.
How are you going to take care of it?
It is not up to the mess maker to decide how the mess is cleaned. You all need to sit in this tent and think about what you've done. I am going to go fix your mess. You say that this boy was also attacked?
Yes, but you're not going to hurt him more, are you?
Who do you think I am? He says, and he smiles, and the smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Mr. Tree.
You're Mr. Blush.
I will
and that's-
return. And he leaves the tent.
I'm sorry. Kestrel, I forget my own character's name, is gonna wait after him and goes, "Wait, you don't fully understand.
What don't I understand?
There is something else, not human here. Does he know what I can do at all?
I would assume
That they told him?
yeah.
Okay. You know, I can see past this world. It sucks the life out of the other one. It's taken 2 people so far and left 1 scathed.
I see. Well, Roisin, it appears while I clean up your mess, you clean up your former lovers. And he leaves.
You love her.
You bitch.
And you fucking bitch for telling everyone.
Tell me more.
Tell me more. Did he have a nice car?
Hey,
So,
Gabby, I am so sorry.
That's the end of the
For
episode.
what?
Huh?
so Mark genuinely wants to know the being killed thing, dying from what?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Not the end of the episode. We'll go to that. No, it is not going to kill him to know. Just humans have a tendency to overreact and try to kill you, and then you have to defend yourself, and it turns into a whole huge thing. Because humans are not good at keeping secrets, nor at accepting differences.
This is true.
I know someone else who's not good at keeping secrets.
I think Roman is more like us than y'all seem to think.
Did tell him immediately. Like, immediately.
Is this your character or me or you?
No, sorry. You did tell him immediately.
That sounds just like Tristan.
Yeah, you didn't have to change your voice any. Why don't you go high pitched for him?
Yeah, but I was high pitched for Quentin, right?
We'll go.
I'm recording all of this. Just so
go
you're
supposed to be
really
Southern.
Right,
deep.
so if you did tell him immediately.
And what were you going to tell him, Will? You're just going to stand there with a smile on your face?
Well, there's nothing wrong with smiling.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with smiling, but there's something wrong with not doing anything.
I don't think any of that was not doing anything. What is this voice I'm doing?
It's
Jeez.
Revis McCoy, motherfucker!
We're going to figure him out by the end of the season.
It'll take about
By the
that
last
long at this
episode.
point.
Okay, anything else you want to say in character before I really do stop the episode?
Nah.
Meow.
Lover. That's the end of the episode.